Oh man, I'm eating. Eating. I found the way in. Ooh. Four challenges. A crypt and a tomb. 10 relics. This place is huge. Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna have a sugar high now.
Lara! They're going to break through the ice any minute.
Do you think you can stop them?
The best we can do is buy you some time. I'll see you on the other side.
Okay, Zero Dawn. Thank you.
The Chamber of Souls. The Divine Source has to be there. Looks like the way into the city center is through that gate.
Get through the first gate. Oh, okay. Can I read a book first?
I have failed. There will be no pardon for my sins.
I think it's tea time too.
I have drenched my hands in blood in pursuit of the Prophet, and now there is nothing left. As the attack became a siege, the Prophet's people did the unthinkable. They turned their weapons against the glaciers and buried their own city. Mongol and the Prophet's people alike were crushed in the ice. The Khan and his warrior horde are dead. The people of Katesh are broken and scattered. I alone survive in the frozen heart of the city, and my only companions are the deathless army of the Prophet, their eyes aflame with unholy light. Even now, they hunt the ruins for survivors.
It jerks. We can now translate level 2 Mongolian.
I expected an immortal being.
Be quiet, Lawrence.
Damn, wood must be soaked through. Going to need something a lot hotter.
I don't know if Jonah would like you sharing that with them, though. I mean, once you put that on the internet, it's going to be out there forever. Lawrence, you're a genius. No. That one's my fault. The first one was totally Lawrence. That one was definitely me. Napalm arrows? Get it together, Lawrence. Alright, I'm not going to touch anything this time. Just fail on your own.
The Deathless are patrolling the streets. Got to stay out of sight.
Deathless are patrolling the streets, got to stay out of sight. Or we could just kill them. Because apparently they're not deathless. Oh, there's a mural. And there's these things. What are they? I think they've got mushrooms in them. Five bells we've got to cut down. There's also this statue here. Okay, we've got to hook that up to something and then pull it. It is. Ah, interesting. Now, there's something with this statue. There's also a pig walking around on the street. Why is this statue?
Incredible. The style looks ancient, but it depicts a train. The coming of the Soviets.
Okay. What is in this grate we opened? Optional challenge tomb nearby. It's gonna be this one, right? Whoa, it's all the way over there. Yeah, it's gotta be from here. And usually there's something like this near challenge tomb, so it's... nuts. Run, Lawrence. I think I want to find out if Deathless really are. I do want to see what I have to do with that thing, though. Now, the only problem is he going to start jumping up here like all his friends in the last level. Jumping everywhere. Oh. She's brutal, man. Like, ruthless. Well, that opened up a lot of stuff. Tomb's got to be from the cave, right? If it's not in through that thing. Okay, there's something on the map to indicate... I don't want to fight a deathless bear. That sounds terrible. If it comes out like all armored and zombified and stuff. I was just thinking, is it going to be the exact same cave entrance as all the other caves that have a bear in them? Yes. Yes, it is. No bear.
blue glass vase, still in excellent condition. Not many of these survived, for obvious reasons.
You had to check see if you had another thing up. Yeah, it was a very snooty. Stupid bear. Okay. Oh, there's a thing on the ground there. Lawrence did the thing. Oh, it's a backpack? Look at the backpack intern. Oh, it's not a backpack. It is a backpack. It's one of those in the great spot. You could easily miss it on your way through. You'd probably get it on the way back out. And you'd be like, after you'd found everything, you'd be like, oh man, if only I'd come out and gotten that backpack.
An iron pendant. Soldiers in the Empire would sometimes tie them to their belts.
Lawrence changed her pants for some reason. I would authorize this. Oh no, they look like the... No, no.
Ruins under the water. Come here. As for you... We're actually a long way away from that. Okay.
That's a long way up, that tomb. Like, how do we gotta keep going up there? Okay, well.
No way to open that gate. Must be some way of breaking through.
Typical Lawrence. Wants to break everything.
No way to open that gate. Must be some way
That's
of
what I'm talking
breaking
about.
through.
She's just, every time I look, she's gonna be like, ah, no way.
No way to open that gate. Must be some way of breaking through.
Right? But in that one where I had to
They
just
believe
kill a
this
lot of
cavern
stuff,
was a gate to hell.
she wasn't chiming in like, oh, I better just kill a lot of them. Book?
My mind is clear today. It was not so yesterday, and it will not be again. They say the devil is inside me. They say I am possessed. I have seen the beast in my heart, and it is only me, only my broken mind. But the priests will not listen. I cannot blame them. Some days they appear to me as apparitions of manifest pain and hatred. So clouded are my eyes. I spit and yowl, for I am mad. But I know there is no evil in my heart, only sickness that no man can cure.
Ah, that was good timing.
No telling how many people died here.
3. No, but I guess we know what's going to happen with that. Oh! Oh, that's good. I love it. Was it, noob? Was it? Or was it Lawrence aside?
Demonic possession. They were performing exorcisms.
Oh, would you look at that?
Deep below the holy ground of our city, we have found the source of the corruption. One of hell's winding tunnels snakes up and vomits forth a miasma of evil. There is no pattern to the demon's depredations, but his mark is plain. Men driven to wicked words and acts, as God's grace is driven from them. We take them here to the mouth of hell itself to drive out the demons. We do not always succeed. Often the poor wretches are too far gone and they die when we drive the beasts out of them. It is heartbreaking to lose good people, but we must stand against the devil in all his forms.
Okay. We gotta let that gate up, right? Not locked or anything?
Something's holding it down.
Oh, yeah. Something is holding it down. I don't know how to get to that though. Unless we light the fire and it burns all the water away. Is it just me or does that seem real? Okay. I think we have to smoke it out and then burn it out as quickly as possible. Without dying ourselves. Okay, maybe we can be alive if we do it from down here. Okay, that's a no. But we see the answer.
Demonic possession. They were performing exorcisms.
Oh, wow, okay. So the person would be in the cage, and then they'd get the gate to burn them on fire for the exorcism. Oh, okay. It's not the sulfur burning the water. It's the water just getting...
Yes, got it.
Yes, man without hair with his hand raised up so high.
All right, that should be high enough.
I think we need to turn it around so the cage is up this end.
That looks about right. Let's see if it works. This is the formula for Greek fire.
Oh. The flames from flame arrows and Molotov cocktails do more damage and are hot enough to burn through enemy armor. Tomb complete. It has to be down here somewhere, right? Alright. Working our way through here. I have lots of stuff to get to.
Damn. Wood must be soaked through. Going to need something a lot hotter.
Than Greek fire. You need something hotter than Greek fire. I thought that was the monolith when it said monolith discovered.
Hard to be sure. Mongolian grammar is tricky, but it reads like directions.
You don't have access to quote mark emotes? Oh, neither do I. Should we have quote mark emotes? Need a fun emote? No, that's a fun to use emote. I found a challenge. Eight banners. Book?
At last, I killed one of the deathless soldiers. I tracked him through the day until he was alone. He seemed to sense me before I struck, as if he knew the sound of my bowstring. He was strong, but I am clever and I have faith. My arrows pierced his flesh, but he fought on until I placed a shot between his eyes. Even then, he managed to wound me before I caved in his skull. His body caught fire and fell into ash before my eyes. It has been hours since he died, but his ashes still smolder, hissing and popping in the darkness. I do not believe this is his end. The source has a great and terrible sway over those it touches. I must know what happens next.
Bell.
Signal bells. I should take these out.
Well, conveniently, we already have taken one of them out. So you know this. Silly Lawrence. There's one there. Oh, what a jerk. Yeah, that's so much better than the whatever the death from the air in Cyberpunk is. Apparently Amazon drivers no longer ring the bell or knock when delivering things. Apparently.
A woman's necklace. Made of Baltic amber.
I think it just comes down. I think jobs like that, honestly, they come down to the individual.
Craftsmanship. It must have
Whether you're a
belonged to
selfish
noble
jerk or
one.
you're an honest, good person. Yeah, I saw a picture of they got a message and it's like they delivered the parcel. I can't remember the exact details in the message, but it was somewhere along the lines of like, I think your package may have accidentally landed in the toilet because they threw it through the bathroom window. Sometimes I look for open windows first. Again, I think it comes down to the individual. You have a serious issue where you live where the individual is just driving to house stealing packages from front steps. That sucks as well. We had an issue where we used to live, where someone was stealing birthday cards. Because quite often they have money in them, right? And birthday card envelopes are bright colours. Or at least a solid colour of not white. So they're easily identified if they were sticking out a little bit.
It is hard to tell time beneath the ice. The deathless ones had been busy. Where a pile of ashes smoldered the night before, a corpse now lay, skin as milky white as a dead fish. As I watched, the dead man breathed, a clicking death rattle in reverse as he sucked air in for the first time in a day. Then he looked at me, and I recognized him at last. I killed this man once before during the battle, and he has not forgotten. So I killed him again, crushed his new skull before he could stand, but his ashes smolder anew, and will not be here when he awakes. The cold look in his eyes was like a promise. Like the phoenix, he will rise again and again, each time more determined to end my life. If I stay, sooner or later he will succeed.
Yeah. Yeah, so what happened is, apparently there was some kid who got caught, who, but was just on his bike, just going around to all the apartments and just grabbing any coloured envelope sticking out. And then just putting them in his backpack and then going to the next ones. Someone saw him doing it, called the police, and they just found him and pulled him over. Like, he apparently tried to do a runner on his bike, a rider. The police just got him somehow, and just had a heap of envelopes from that day, and that's what he's just doing. Like every day, just riding around different suburbs, just grabbing coloured envelopes out of all the mailboxes. Whoa. Didn't actually want to trigger anything new. Whoa.
Shit! They're firing at me!
They're firing at us?
Maybe I could use them to break through that gate.
Ooh. Here I am. Over here, boys. Huh. Or maybe I just grab the trebuchet.
There's a piece of flint in the pouch. It's a striker to start a fire. Each Mongol soldier had to be self-sufficient. Ancient carving of a pagan god. Perhaps a fertility idol. It It's thousands of years old.
Alright, looking for a crypt entrance. You shooting at me, are you? Oh, nice. You had high ground. That counted as a like a jump kill. Oh. How'd they get the trebuchet down here? That was an impressive shot, I gotta say. It really was. Alright, now. Got a mural. Straight off the bat, get a mural. Wait, why can't I read this? What? Why not? What? Book.
After the city was built, the first generation of followers stared out upon it. One among them, a man named Valentinus, has spent his whole life devoted to the study of time and its passage. The prophet sought him out in the crowd and asked him what he thought of the city. Valentinus said he felt it was a blessed place, that time would move slowly there, and that Katesh would last for generations untold. The prophet smiled, for he knew that he had made a home where his people might be safe.
New gear, ancient quiver. I'll give you an ancient quiver, Lawrence. Gun cache, mural, survival caches aren't there. Relics, challenges. We've actually done a fair chunk of that map. One of the murals is right here. Why can't we read it though? Maybe we can't read it because we can't read it. Deep man. It's like she jumps up, it does nothing. It's like, it's okay, Lawrence, you're allowed to grab onto it. Can I read the mural now, Lawrence? What is it because... Is there a dude? Do we have to go? It'll be on the map though, right? Yeah, it's on the map, so when it's the only one left, we know where it is, but jeez. Oh, hang on. Where's this statue? Here, trebuchet. Come on. Oh, this guy's getting pretty close. Ah. I was really hoping that was what the trebuchet was for. It still might be. Maybe we have to do that. Oh, look. Oh, Lawrence. Hey, man on fire? Have you tried not being on fire? I've heard that's a pretty good way of not getting dead, idiot. Tataville! How you been, man? What's going on, dude? Hey, come over here, idiot. See, I think your problem there, mate, is that you saw this tiny little girl and assumed, oh, this will be easy, and then she just came at you and ripped your helmet off and caved in your skull.
Got to break down that gate.
Alright, where's that statue?
Looks like I can line up a shot on that gate.
Really, they better have to line it up at the gate. How's the house thing happening?
That's good enough. Now to fire.
The aim assist was strong with that one.
That did it.
Zero of 8 statues destroyed. Banners burned. Signal fires lit. Wow, I got lots of stuff to do. Okay, well. Where's the statues? And the question is, am I doing the statues with the trebuchet? Also, there's the signal files as well. Blaming increased wood prices. Increased in wood cost of wood would explain increased in cost of building. Come on, get there. Get there. Where's the next one? Oh dude, look at those ones all the way over there. I think there's another trebuchet. Yeah, there's a further one over there. And that's all lumber increased 20% base every week. It kind of does sometimes. I'm not saying that is what's happened, but it's usually when like the next massive shipment comes in and it's like, here's your next price option to buy. Because contract ends. By different amounts? Yeah, so unfortunately, some companies will take advantage of the change to be like, oh, everyone's putting their prices up, so let's really go for it. Other companies will be like, okay, price has gone up, but we have some in stock, so we can use that to our advantage to have slightly lower prices and get a competitive edge. At the end of the day, it just sucks, though. It's pretty much the nuts of it. Just sucks. Oh, that's a big change, yeah. Don't go with them.
A vase made of silver. It's seen a lot of use and travel, but it has a rough portrait of the Prophet. They must have begun trading with the outside.
Okay, how are we destroying... Oh. Am I done with bells? No. I wonder if I can read that now. I meant to say Kratos. Where was the tomb entrance? Oh, that's the one problem about solving the tomb, is that the tomb entrance disappears off the map. I'm gonna go with like through here. I think I got lucky. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You been playing any games lately, Tita?
Valentinus, the timekeeper.
Okay, so she seriously wouldn't read that because we're in that phase where we had the music going. I'm going in the wrong direction. Yes, Panz, you're a moron. Okay, cool. Glad we got that clear. Key finishes means that they're under all obligations to do any more work. So it's probably been, at minimum, achieved whatever level of government code a builder needs to wipe their hands from responsibility. That may or may... So that would probably be things like watertight windows and stuff. Some minimum standard of sealant somewhere, like obviously electrical stuff and plumbing requirements. Anything that requires a standard, like, needs to meet a government standard. But some of them, like paint, might be an issue for that. Quality of painting, if any. So the key sale ones, I can't remember what we've got a word for it here as well. The key though is just go and inspect it. They don't want to tell you price. Oh, are these not are these not built yet ones? Yeah. So that's the thing, is that a lot of them will try to prey on first home builders as well. Because not many people build lots of houses, right? And it's not really a business where you're looking for repeat customers. So unfortunately, that allows people to be jerks instead of good businessmen. Right? Especially as a younger person, just not to let them walk over you, because they will. That's their plan, is to walk over you, and a lot of the arrogance is, then used to sort of give themselves a self-inflated position against people they think won't understand. So anyone younger is, depending on the demographic, or the person you're dealing with too, is the unscrupulous businessman. They'll quite often try to deal with the women, because they'll arrogantly assume that the women will be less knowledgeable. So yeah, while they might present what seems like a good deal, you need to go in knowing that it's not, and then not be worried if you say to them, look, if you can't be upfront and give us exact details of costings and everything else, we just won't do business. They also are very, if you want to make changes to a plan, there's usually the fee involved to make a small change, even if it includes having them not do something, is quite high, which is ridiculous. Okay? We want you to do this instead of this, and what we want you to do is something that's going to cost a lot less. Yeah, but we're going to charge you a fee for changing the plan, and we're going to charge you extra. Like, what? That makes no sense. Instead of doing a $10,000 option, we want you to do the $5,000 option here. Yeah, so here's the $4,000 fee to change the plan. And we're not reducing the cost. In fact, it's like, what? Then you have the fun afterwards when they give you the keys and get you to sign off documents, and you call up because something's busted, and they're like, no, we're not fixing it, that's wear and tear. I've been in the house 2 days. The shower head has, head has fallen off the wall, and we had to turn the mains water off. Yeah, you must have done something. What? Most of them allow you to save money by cutting down on the luxuries on the standard. Yeah, well, kind of, except they give you all the standard to start with. So there is no luxuries to cut off to save. I see you. Insulated inner walls for partial soundproofing. Leave those in though. Strongly recommend.
I have made myself a refuge in this frozen hell, in the base of a crumbling tower. I have laid away food and weapons enough to defend myself. But I am...
Man with that head chose to opt out of the windows that open.
By day I watch the deathless army, learn the paths they take. They follow the same patterns, day in and day out, like men trapped in a dream. They are fierce, but they are hollow. Whatever made them men is long gone, replaced instead by the soul of cold iron. I must be careful, but I must know more about them. If this is what the Source can do in the hands of a heretic, think of what it could do in the hands of the righteous.
Okay. Probably because the demo house meant you were hearing people, you could potentially hearing people in other rooms and going, oh, that's pretty awkward. And they're like, no, our houses are better than that. They have My dad went to a bunch of them when they were building the house they're in now. I mean, they built that quite a few years ago. And they went out to the show home. And the show home had, like, everything. It had all the bells and whistles and the options. And it wasn't until they were going through a contract with someone, they were looking at all the extras, and it was pretty much everything. Oh, the, what are they, the Huff houses? Huss houses or something like that? Hoff houses? I don't know.
They tended to the sick here. The survivors must have suffered.
I saw, like, this is years ago, but I saw a Grand Designs episode with one of those.
A drinking horn.
And the
Not
Germans
very
had all...
common in Byzantine culture. This
Yeah,
looks like
Kizra,
it
we
came
must have seen
from
the same one.
west, near
The Germans
Kiev.
had shown up on time, if not early, and were ready to work. And they were sitting around waiting and complaining about the English. Like, the English... Because for some reason they couldn't bring in a German crane to lift it off the truck. They had to use an English crane operator. And he showed up late and was lazy and wanted to go on a break or something. Oh, I wonder if I have to go back and hand in that other quest. I don't even know where it was. Have I not done this tomb? Mission. I think I've got to hand that mission in somewhere to actually count it as completed. Yep, it's saying hand it in. Oh, nice, okay. Okay. What do we still need? Coin caches, survival caches, a mural, 1 document, 3 relics, and finish these challenges. Okay. We've got heaps of stuff over here though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same one. I like Grand Designs.
Those banners, the insignia of the Deathless Army.
Where? I've got to destroy these some... That's not how.